happens to that child? I tell you, very often they're referred to social services. Very, very often, child protection referrals are made because a child is missing school. And imagine the impact on that child, on that family.
Because healthcare professionals don't understand how children can remain so sick for so long, they start blaming the parents.
The invention or fabrication of symptoms in a child by a carer. The mother may fabricate a symptom in the child, because this is a form of child abuse.
I was recently informed by a social worker that ME is now highlighted in some FII training. Social workers are now more suspicious of ME. The number of people in the 16 years I've been working in this condition, it's escalating, but in that time not a single case where there's a diagnosis of ME has it been proved. And I think although the numbers are high, we're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. Within the last 2 weeks, a moderately affected young person that I'm working with, he was doing really well. He was progressing at a gentle, steady rate, but his paediatrician forced him to go back into school, with parents under threat of action if he didn't attend. And the resulting activity and stress caused him to crash, and it could take him months to regain that level of activity again.
They got him to do some catching balls and sitting up and down from a chair, and he could do 20 times. The next morning he woke up, he was in severe pain. I have never witnessed anything like it in my life. By that evening he asked me if he was going to die.
And that race resulted in a severe relapse, and she was off school for 18 months. We all know the damage that overexertion can do, and that was one episode producing an 18-month relapse.
And you had to increase walking by 10% each week. And as I began to get sicker and sicker, I was told, this is the moment where you push through and you get better. I started the clinic being able to walk about 4 minutes each day. I ended and I needed a wheelchair.
We know from our own surveys that graded exercise in actual fact makes about over 50% of people with this illness worse.
When the parents of these children make the extremely difficult decision to remove their sick child from a programme of graded exercise therapy, many of these families have child protection proceedings triggered against them.
And this treatment consists of what they call an activation regime, where she has a physiotherapist for 1 hour and then a teacher. It hasn't made her better, it's making her worse. But because her mother has disagreed with the doctors, they have got a judge to remove her parental rights. So this girl is at the mercy of these doctors. Her mother is only allowed to see her 30 minutes a day. It is really one of the most horrendous cases I've ever seen.
Like it was judgment day when they came round. You had to have improved a bit. If you hadn't improved a bit, they would shout at you. I have had problems with doctors ever since. I find it very difficult to put my trust in them because I just know what happened to me before. I'm petrified they're just going to say, you know, it's psychiatric.
I I vividly remember coming away from one appointment and he said to me, "Why do doctors hate me so much, Mum? Why won't they listen?"
I always feel constrained to apologise on behalf of the medical profession, so I've apologised, okay? I'm sure you know what I mean.